Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Elis Adelle. I'm an intuitive astrologer and tarot reader, and today I'm bringing you a reading for the week of July 29th to August 4th. And this week, the energy as I'm tapping in feels like a slow rise, a slow rising. There's a lot of like third eye and crown chakra energy coming through, and there is a lot of like faith and trust energy that I'm feeling, that I'm tapping into. We are preparing to head into August. On Sunday, August 4th, Mercury will be stationing retrograde in the early degrees of Virgo. So currently Mercury is moving very slowly. It just moved into Virgo and it's moving super slow as it's preparing to turn around. And because of this, there is this slow energy, this slowing down energy that's coming through. Chiron just stationed retrograde a few days ago as well. So that's another kind of slowing down energy that we're being pulled into. And the month of August is going to be very powerful. We've got Saturn and Jupiter squaring each other. We've also got Mars conjunct Jupiter, Mars and Jupiter squaring Saturn together, kind of in the mix. So that's another thing we're leading up to and preparing for. So let's see what the energies of the week are. Ten of Wands reversed, the Hierophant, Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. These cards over here, I'm going to leave them to the side. We'll look at them in a moment as kind of like advice as to how to best work with this energy. So, I'm feeling a lot of like good fortune and abundance with this combination here. With the Ten of Wands reversed with the Three of Cups, it feels like a turnaround energy or a lifting of any kind of like blockages or hardships or difficulties. It's an abundant and kind of sweet energy, a celebratory, sweet relief, also kind of like a sigh of relief, like, oh, thank God, like that part's over, you know. Now we can kind of like enjoy the fruits of our labor or get something back for all the work that we've put in. We're letting go of like the, you know, last week was kind of intense. Last week was kind of harder, I feel, and this week it feels like we're getting some relief, some respite, some rewards from all of the integration work we did last week. Hopefully we got some rest in last week too, right? Because we also have the Hierophant with the Queen of Pentacles. This feels so lovely. This is that kind of crown chakra, crown and third eye energy I was feeling, but it's really well balanced with the Queen of Pentacles. It's our higher self and our higher spiritual authority in balance, in equilibrium with our practical self, with our domestic self, with our 3D kind of like, you know, taking care of like the chores and like the nitty gritty and the things that need to get done, right? Like making sure that our bills are paid, our laundry is in order, and like our life is organized. And having both of these combined is very interesting, and I'm getting a really interesting feeling like in my upper nose, like the bridge of my nose right below my third eye. It's like kind of like vibrating and humming almost inside of me. So it feels like something between like this channel, right, that our nose and like mouth is, that's between our throat and our third eye. Feels like there's some kind of clearing, opening, like almost as if you had like some sinus issues, and it's getting cleared up and opening. You can breathe for the first time in a while. It's kind of like that, something like that. So I really believe that there's something here with our inner authority, our higher being is really coming more and more online. And it's like we've got our more earthly, lower aspects under control. We're not as dominated by them. They're not taking so much of our energy or time, or they're not holding so much space in our psyche and our consciousness. That our psyche and our consciousness is more oriented to this Hierophant energy, to this self-mastery, to this inner authority and connection to source. Yeah, you know, they're drawing me to the fruits and the flowers here. It's like a harvest energy. It's a peak energy. It's like a reward energy that's coming through. With the Six of Pentacles and the King of Wands, it feels very good. Six of Pentacles has been coming up, like, I think it's come up in like the last 3 weekly readings in a row. And the last 2 weeks, it's been a strong message of like getting our balance in order in terms of give and take, making sure that we're not in equal dynamics, and making sure that we, you know, have proper boundaries and we're investing in the right things. It feels like this week we're really coming into mastery of that with the King of Wands also. That we're really like, this is really beautiful. This is our feminine energy that's aligned, because our feminine energy is in order, grounded, connected to the earth and to our 3D reality in a balanced and realistic way. It's allowing space for this higher self energy, for this receptivity, for this crown and third eye activation. And because our King of Wands energy, our masculine energy, our creative life force, action oriented energy, because that's in balance, we're getting the rewards. We're in the right dynamics of give and take. We are earning and give, like we're earning the way we earn and spend money, it feels like, and the way we earn and spend energy and resources in general is coming into a beautiful balance here, right? It's like we're drawing in maybe more abundance. We're aligning to more opportunities. We're getting more things that we need to sustain us in the real world because of this masculine energy that's balanced also. And the Two of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups, it feels like, again, it feels like a good balanced energy, a good equilibrium, with us being able to juggle all of the things, all of the options, and like juggle all of our ideas, all of our inspirations, all of the new opportunities and horizons that are coming in a way that is practical and that keeps the like spiritual energy in check. Seven of Cups can be very ungrounded and like unfocused and overwhelmed. It can be a big energy of overwhelm when it's like we don't know what to do. There's too many options. There's too many directions to go in, and so we just kind of don't go anywhere. But with the rest of this reading and the way that everything else is laid out, it feels like a good balance. It feels like we've got it together and we've figured out how to keep our dreams, aspirations, spiritual energy, and spiritual also, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like the spiritual matter, the spiritual stuff of our life, the spiritual practices we engage in, the spiritual aspect of our being is very well integrated this week. I love that. I really love that. Let's see what the cards here are for like advice of how to work with this. Knight of Wands. Five of Cups reversed. Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups, and King of Cups. Wow. Mastering mind games. Mastering mind games. With the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords on either side here of the Five of Cups reversed, it's like we're mastering the kinds of actions and the kinds of narratives we need to weave in ourselves in order to have like a happy life. With the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups, we're coming into like emotional mastery of the ways in which we need to act and the ways in which we need to think in order to release like low vibrational emotions, thoughts, ways of being and expressing. It really feels like it's all coming together this week, where it's like, okay, we've got it. We've got it figured out. Things are like, it's coming together. It's like we've got all the ingredients to bake the cake now, and we've got the instructions. Now we just need to execute. That's what it feels like. It's like last week and the week before, it's like we didn't have all the ingredients yet. We were still kind of like figuring things out. We were still gathering our resources and getting all the pieces of information, all the clues, all the psychic intuitive downloads, all of the, like all of the cues from our higher self and from our spirit team. But now it feels like all the ingredients are here, and it's about just putting them into action and implementing them. This seven of swords is coming through as very like strategic and tactical and like aware. It's not like a sneaky or like a malefic energy that's coming through in this context. It's coming through as like strategic, calculated. Mastering the mind games that we need to have within ourselves in order to be emotionally fulfilled, emotionally mature, and successful overall in life. This is beautiful. I love this so much. This is like a breakthrough energy, a big breakthrough energy for sure. Let's see what energy will assist us during this week. What will assist us in this process, please? What will assist us in the process of this week? What will assist us this week? What will assist us this week, please? Ooh, thank you. Bluebird, happiness. How fitting, how lovely. I want to read this from the book. This card is a hairbringer of delight. Celebrate and have fun. Embrace life, yourself, and others. Say yes today. Soar to the clouds and let your doubts dissolve. All is well. It's simple. Your purpose in life is to experience happiness. That's all that's required of you as a soul. You do not need to be unhappy to please another. Whatever your circumstances, there's always something that can bring you delight. And what you put your attention on will grow. When you focus on the areas of your life that bring you happiness, these areas will prosper. One of the fastest paths to true pleasure is through sharing and giving. So give of your heart and share your love. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire and can help heal the world. Dance and sing with abandon. Joy is your spiritual birthright. Affirm, happiness and ecstasy flow through me wildly and free me. The spirit of the bluebird says, all is well. Say yes to life and let your doubts dissolve. Don't wait until the future. Live life fully now. You do not need to struggle or suffer to grow. You can grow leaps and bounds amid joy. Yes, I love this. I also am noticing here the number 7 and the unicorn in the background, speaking to me again about that high vibrational spiritual energy, that spiritual kind of surrender and attunement and alignment, and that, you know, crown and third eye energy that have been feeling since I started preparing this reading. It just really feels like we have made the space in our bodies, in our lives, and in our psyches to bring in this happiness that comes from this innate connection to our higher selves and to the universe in general. Let's see another message that will assist us this week, please. Another message of support, of what can support us this week. Anything that we need to know or be aware of this week. Anything that we need to know of or be aware of. Anything that we need to be mindful of for the week. Or anything that will support us and assist us during this week. Yeah, let's do that. Support and assistance, please. What will support us and assist us during this week, please? I'm getting that humming kind of vibrational energy in the bridge of my nose, right below my third eye again. So maybe some kind of like sound healing or like solfeggio frequencies that are third eye oriented will be helpful. I don't remember what the third eye one is, but if you just throw into YouTube or Google third eye solfeggio frequencies, it might be really helpful to listen to. Oh, thank you. Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by light. Wow, just those words already feel very aligned and activating with the rest of this reading. I'm going to read this from the book. All of your fears and setbacks are being stripped from your energy now. It is essential for your old way of being to fall away and for you to go through a process of renewal in order to move forward. The old stories of your life aren't yours to live out or to live up to. You are far greater than these limiting experiences. The beings of Orion are surrounding you now, and they see you as one of them, someone who has been born with the knowledge that they can live with great purpose and make a real difference in the world, whether on a global scale or in a particular corner of the planet. When you draw this card, you are being reminded that you have infinite star potential. I'm going to read the description here about the Orion, the rest of the card here. Orion is one of the best known constellations in the night sky. Its name is Greek for hunter, and its stars can be seen as a figure with a sword, accompanied by a dog, Sirius. At the center of the constellation, 3 stars, Alnitak, Alnium, and Mintaka, appear in a belt-like formation. To the south of Orion's belt, there's a nebula that has revealed much about how the stars and planetary systems are formed. The best way to describe this space is a star nursery. During a star's last evolutionary stages, it explodes into a supernova, which provides the perfect space for a new star to be born. The Orion constellation is home to a number of higher beings, many of whom are dedicated to the evolution of our planet. Even though the idea of a constellation being a hunter may make it seem highly masculine, its energies are in fact similar to those of the Lemurians, and its inhabitants are therefore honor all beings. The beings of Orion are in fact sacred space holders who help all of those with star power and star potential to make the changes required to become the most ascended and aware form of themselves. So Mintakan energy coming through, which is a very feminine, very receptive, very watery, beautiful energy that really gels a lot with this reading for me. I feel that this week is just a blessed week, a week of a lot of opportunities, a week of a lot of growth and joy, abundance, happiness, harvest. It just feels so aligned and balanced and beautiful. I'm really excited for this week and moving forward, you guys. And I hope that this reading was helpful for you. I hope that this has brought you some guidance that has been helpful, okay? So if you're interested in a personal reading, I am available. My email for that is in the description below. You send me an email and I'll get in touch with you and we can schedule that. I'm available for tarot readings and for astrology readings as well. So Thank you so much for being here. If you made it all the way to the end also, I'm so grateful to have you here on the channel with me. And if you would be interested in seeing other content like this, you can give me a little subscribe, and then you'll be notified every week when I do these energy updates. Okay? So I'm sending you so much love, and I'm hoping you are so well.